Did you know that although the gender pay gap has narrowed since the 1963 signing of the Equal Pay Act, that as of 2019, women still only earn 82 cents to the dollar of every man?
Women were fired for being pregnant until the Pregnancy Discrimination Act was passed in 1978. Although the law helped minimize discrimination, a study in 2015 showed that 30% of charges filed by women in the workforce were due to being discharged for being pregnant.
Since 1970, the representation of women has increased across all STEM occupations, and they made significant gains in social science occupations, in particular from 19% in 1970 to 64% in 2019.
It wasn't until 1980 that men and women started to attend college in equal numbers. However, in the past few years, there are more women graduating from high school, attending and graduating from college, and earning graduate degrees than men.
Among the 70 detailed STEM occupations the Census Bureau reports on, women earned more than men in only one STEM occupation in 2019.
The gender gap has narrowed for younger women as they increase their education level and break into occupations traditionally dominated by men.
Women's Equality Day commemorates when women, but not all American women, were granted the right to vote thanks to the 19th Amendment passed in August of 1920. This day marked the beginning of women's long political fight for equality in America. And although this holiday was a big step for some women, Black, Asian, and Native American women would not be granted the right to vote for decades later.
What can you do today? Vote. Make your voice heard. Whether it's at the polls, on social media, or word of mouth, your voice matters. You matter.
As Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." We must continue to fight for equality for women in the workplace, America, and the world.
Use your voice to speak up. Help educate your company with resources. Negotiate that higher salary or promotion. Discuss your ideas with your peers and your managers. Celebrate the differences and build a culture around it. Anything to make your place known.
Although Women's Equality Day is already a national holiday, there are still plenty of reasons to acknowledge and appreciate women's suffrage around the world. That includes those who identify as women, transgender, or gender neutral. We all deserve to be treated equally, no matter what.
Take some time today to remember all the strong women, past and present, that have made a strong, positive political impact, and those who are still fighting every day for an equal future.
Women belong in all places decisions are being made.
When there are no ceilings, the sky's the limit.
What will you do?
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 What will you do to support and encourage the path for equality?